Hello everyone, welcome to Success Diaries. You are here because you believe success is not an impossibility, but a journey shaped by relentless determination, challenges, and growth. We believe every young person has the potential to achieve success, and our aim with this show is to arm you with the insights, strategies, and inspiration needed to create your own success story. This is your roadmap to success. Let's navigate it together. Enjoy. Our guest for this episode is Mr. Mahmoud Mannir. Mr. Mahmoud is a multi-sector professional with vast experience in leadership and management. His previous role as a cashier in Jais Bank and Royal Blue International Hotels Limited granted him vast accounting and cash management experience. His current role as a relationship officer in Jais Bank PLC has granted him vast experience in marketing, selling, and good customer relationship. Mahmoud has served as a financial secretary of Funtua Consultative Forum, which gave him opportunity to gain more practical experience in financial management. He is a renowned philanthropist with great passion for impacting in the lives of youth and women through entrepreneurship, which is evident in the NGO Young Entrepreneurs Foundation for Youth Development and Empowerment, founded by Mr. Mahmoud 6 years ago. Mr. Mahmoud has positioned himself as a leader in the entrepreneurship landscape in Kaduna, having experience across different sectors, including business, coaching, shoemaking, fashion design, grains and cleaning services industries. As a business development service provider, he has supported and mentored series of startup businesses across Kaduna and beyond. Mahmoud's service in the banking sector has granted him the ability to have access to professional soft skills training in team building, credit analysis, business analysis, leadership, customer service, emotional intelligence, and many more. As a certified project manager, he has led and delivered several projects successfully within timeline and budget through his professional and business activities. Mahmoud is currently the president of Young Entrepreneurs Foundation for Youth Development and Empowerment, president and founder of Unified Cooperative Society Limited, CEO of U Prime Limited, and an executive director at Dida Cleaning and General Merchandise Limited. Mr. Mahmoud has a bachelor's degree in geography. He is currently a student member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria and Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria. Mr. Mahmoud is also a member of Toastmasters International, an organization that trains leaders and public speakers to global standard. He's also a co-initiator of the Entrepreneurs Book Club. So Mahmoud, welcome to Success Diaries.
Thank you, Mr. Osman.
Reading your bio, and I'm amazed, your professional journey seems to span different fields, from banking, entrepreneurship, philanthropy, project management. What inspired you to venture into so many fields?
Well, thank you so much for the introduction and the invite, Mr. Osman.
Yes.
And thank you for this question. I think my inspiration for going around different sectors is to see one thing leads to another. Wherever you see an opportunity, you try to tap into it. Yes. So these opportunities keep coming. First of all, I was in banking, and then I saw opportunity for being a philanthropist, and I took it. And then at a time, I saw several reasons to be an entrepreneur, and then I also took those opportunities. I think those are my inspirations.
So it's about opportunities coming and then you noticing it and then taking it.
Yes.
So would you also advise young people to go into different fields, considering that the more fields you go into, the more work, the more bulk of the work on you?
Well, I will not say yes. Why? Because it's you have to do things at your own pace.
Yes.
What works for me might not work for you. There are people that are able to manage diverse activities, while some of us are only good at focusing on one thing
Yes.
at a time. So if you assess yourself and you find yourself to be one of those people that can manage a lot of human resources, a lot of activities, then you can try to do that. But then just try to be yourself. That's the most important thing. Don't push yourself just because Mr. A is doing that. Don't push yourself to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and I think it has to go around your level of experience. All the sectors that I'm working on right now, but around my banking journey and my entrepreneurship journey, it did not happen all at once. It was one step at a time, just like I mentioned earlier. You start with something and you see reasons to diversify to other things, and then you do that. Not just because don't just be in a rush to just be in several things all at once. Yeah, so just if you see your reasons to be in a particular place, then put yourself there.
From banking to running corporate society and coaching and entrepreneurs, how do you balance these roles? How do you stay effective across these different sectors and give your very best and excel?
Thank you for this question. And yes, I think one of the most important things that enable me succeed in across my job role and in entrepreneurship is prioritizing. And I think it's very, very key for every entrepreneur out there. And yeah, even others that are not entrepreneurs to understand the value of prioritizing.
Yes.
And it's prioritizing is you knowing what to do first and what to do last. And yeah, so my primary activity is being a good employee of the bank. Yeah. So I try to do my job very well, try to deliver my responsibilities as an employee of the bank first. And that's my priority. That's my number one priority. I do my job well and try to get my promotions and also not get sacked. And my salary keeps coming. And then on the other way, I try to make sure that all the businesses that I have can be able to work with or without me, which is of paramount relevance. I will be at work, but my business will be there running. Yeah, of course, when I'm around, things can get better, but it doesn't need me to be there for the business to operate. So, and that's what I try to achieve around all the things that I do, including my banking job, my businesses, and my philanthropism. So, and then I think there is also time management. Time management is of paramount importance too. You need to time yourself for everything you do, and that will help you to achieve efficiency. I think one of the books that I read, which I'm also recommending to our viewers, is It's That Frog by Brian Tracy. That book will show you the value of prioritizing and time management, and it will also guide you on how to effectively perform those two, prioritizing, time management, and you see yourself improving your efficiency and achieving your deliverables. So the idea behind all this is I am able to deliver my job roles in the banking sector perfectly, which makes me, which gives me the ability to climb the corporate ladder. And then on the other hand, my businesses are running well. So it's very, very important for every entrepreneur out there to build a system around their businesses. That system, helps you, achieve accountability. Each member of the system or of the team is accountable to their job role. So and then you see your business running with or without you. So always try to build a system around your business. I think those are some of the things that have helped me to play my diverse roles.
Wow. Your experience in banking has given you insight into financial management and customer relationships. How has that helped you manage all these diverse fields that you're in, especially entrepreneurship?
Well, I think one of the things that I would like to say is that banking is most one of the most valuable places anyone can work in, especially in Nigeria, because banking sector is one of the sectors that trains employees to the best they can be. You see, in banking, you see, a lot of trainings that align with your job role, because your employers want you to be at your best so that you can deliver job roles
Yes.
to the perfection. So, so there are lots of training, soft skills that I come across in my banking journey, which I will not get otherwise. So those are some of the things which you mentioned around marketing, customer service, and all. And there is one thing in banking, you will see that you'll be reshuffled around different job roles.
Yes.
For example, if you are in operations, you see yourself being a customer service officer today. You see yourself on the counter as a cashier tomorrow, and likewise. So then I was later a relationship officer, which is a marketing job. So all these roles put together gave me the skills, the soft skills that I needed to, run my entrepreneurship journey very well. So I think that's one of the things that gave me an advantage over my peers and also over my competitors in the markets that I'm thriving in entrepreneurship. So those are soft skills that every entrepreneur needs. When you talk about customer service, when you talk about leadership, when you talk about team building, you talk about marketing, and many other soft skills. Such trainings you get in banking sector, and then you can. I was able to use what I have learned to position myself very well in the entrepreneurship journey that I'm currently taking.
You've also served as mentors to businesses. What's your approach to guiding startups across various industries?
Well, my approach is simple. The first thing you need to do for any MSME, usually I mentor MSMEs. Those are micro, small and medium enterprises. Those are small businesses that are coming up. So the best way to do that is to start by analyzing the particular business using your diagnostic tools, such as your SWOT analysis, your PESTEL analysis. SWOT analysis is where you analyze your strength, weakness, opportunities, and trust of that particular business.
Yes.
So when you talk about strengths, you are talking about internal factors that is possessed by such business that can enable it succeed, right? And then when you talk about weaknesses, you are also talking about internal weaknesses of the business that can, draw it back in the success that is in the journey that is pursuing in any industry, right? And then when you talk about stress are also external factors that can hinder the development of such business. So by doing that analysis, you have an overall picture of the business, and then you see how you can address such challenges, and then how you can also take advantage of the strength and opportunities that are within that business. So likewise, when you talk about your personal analysis, you are talking about your political, economic, technological, social factors, and all. So when you do those analysis, it will give you a broader highlights of the business, and it will give you a clear picture on how well it's going to thrive in that industry. So that will give you, you know, the tools that you need to
Yes.
advise such business to do well.
Okay.
So first, I start with my using the diagnostic tools to analyze such business, and then I will see how I will advise them to do best.
Okay, from what you just answered, using the diagnostic tools, this will also be the advice you give people starting out in their own business to go and analyze their own business. But what other advice do you have for young entrepreneurs starting out their business?
Well, I think one of the things that I have realized over my journey in entrepreneurship and also in business consultancy is that most of our entrepreneurs are usually lacking soft skills.
Okay.
So it's not just about you being a fashion designer, or you being a shoemaker, or you being whatever hand skill that you have. It doesn't stop there. If you want to be in entrepreneurship and you want to position yourself very well in the market, there are a lot of soft skills that you need to develop. And just like the way you invest money into your business, investing in your personal development is equally an investment. So I think I will call on entrepreneurs to really invest in themselves through personal development. It's good for you to take courses relating to marketing, relating to admin, relating to cash management, relating to record keeping, and a lot more that will give you, that will prepare you for the entrepreneurship journey that you have chosen.
Okay.
So I will call on entrepreneurs and startups to really invest in themselves and read a lot of books. I think reading books is one of the things that will change your thinking in entrepreneurship. So in books out there are a lot of successful entrepreneurs that have run through the entrepreneurship journey and put it down somewhere in a book. So all you have to do is pick that book, read it through, and then you see how they were able to overcome their challenges, and then how they became successful. Yes. When you read different books and you put all the experiences together, you see yourself equipped with a lot to enable you also succeed. Yeah, so I think those are some of the things that, and then it's also important for you to get a mentor in each industry that you have chosen.
Yes.
Yes, you know, there are different kind of mentors. You get a mentor in that particular industry. For example, if you are in the fashion industry, you get a mentor in the fashion industry, right? And then you can also get a mentor, a business mentor. That's someone that might not be in the fashion industry, but is a good business person that can also mentor you. So if you have such mentors, the one in the fashion industry will equip you with the skills that you need to thrive in the industry that you have chosen. And then the one that is mentoring you business-wise will also, will also guide you through your business journey.
Yes.
So, and then I think it's important for startup entrepreneurs to understand the value of partnership. Partnership is very, very important in any business. Don't just say that you want to do everything by yourself. Don't have that kind of mindset, because when you partner with other people, you get to share from their experience, from their network, from their finances and all. So that will give you ease on running your business. Don't just say that, okay, because I have this idea, I have to do everything alone. I'm the CEO, and every other person is below me. No. If you know where your strength is and you have a weakness, then find someone that has strength in that your weakness, and then couple with that person, and then let's the achievement of that idea being your primary focus.
Let me bring you back to the value of reading books, like you mentioned. I believe that is why you also started the Entrepreneurs Book Club. Can you tell us what the Entrepreneurs Book Club is and what the foundation Year 5 is all about?
Okay, thank you for this question, Mr. Usman. This is always one of my favorite questions to answer. The NGO, Young Entrepreneurs Foundation for Youth Development and Empowerment, with the acronym YEFIDE, is an NGO that I founded back then in 2018. And what we do around the NGO is activities such as skill acquisition trainings, business mentorships, business clinics. We also organize entrepreneurship summits.
Yes.
And then, of course, the book club, Entrepreneurs Book Club, EBC, is also a product of the NGO. So what we tend to achieve through the Entrepreneurs Book Club is to try to solve a problem that we have identified through our analysis over the years.
Yes.
And the problem is around, businesses, startup businesses, failing within their first 3 years of existence in Nigeria. So, and we have realized the major factor that contributes to such failure is lack of soft skills to be able to thrive in the chosen industry by any entrepreneur, any startup entrepreneur. So, and if you are a fashion designer or whatever business that industry that you want to venture in, it doesn't stop at your hand skills. You need other soft skills to thrive. So, and that's the idea behind our Entrepreneurs Book Club. We put together entrepreneurs from different sectors with diverse experiences. It's people with different experience, and they come to exchange such experience with one another through our learning sessions. And and we also realize there are lots of books out there written by successful entrepreneurs, people that went through the entrepreneurship journey, were able to put down their challenges and the solutions that they have applied to such challenges. So it's just for us to pick the book and read it, and then you also share from their own experience. So so it's our belief in EBC that there are two ways to learn. It's either you learn from your own experience or you learn from other people's experience. So when you learn from other people's experience, we believe it becomes easier for you to thrive, because in that way you get to skip the part where you face those challenges firsthand. So and that's why we encourage people to read books and also write. You also write so that other people can also read and learn from your own experience. We also encourage the exchange of experiences through our learning sessions by entrepreneurs from different sectors.
Yes.
So I think another thing is, I think through the Entrepreneurs Book Club, I myself get to learn a lot from others, and also get to build myself with the necessary skills to continue thriving in my entrepreneurship journey. For example, I think one of the books that I read, which I'm also recommending to all our viewers, that shaped my thinking in 2024 through the EBC, is the Diary of a CEO, which was written by Stephen Bartlett. And in that book, there are about 33 lessons that each entrepreneur, or whatever line you have chosen to thrive, that you need to learn. And I'm going to share just one of the lessons, and I think it's the first. It says you need to fill your 5 buckets in the right order. So these are 5 buckets that need to be filled in a sequential manner. You fill the first one, you move to the second, and you move to the third. So there is no skipping.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and the first out of the 5 buckets is the knowledge bucket. And this means that whatever journey that you are trying to start, whether entrepreneurship journey or otherwise, you need to first learn around what you want to start. If you are going to the fashion industry, then you need to learn all about fashion. You need to learn a lot. And so build your knowledge. When you build your knowledge, you register for courses that align with entrepreneurship and fashion design, and you put all those in your head, right?
Yes.
So that would prepare you such that when you start practicalizing such knowledge, it will now be converted to skill. So first you have the knowledge, then your second bucket is your skills bucket. And that's where you get to practicalize what you have learned over time through your knowledge bucket, right? So skills, you practicalizing the knowledge, it means the knowledge converting to skills. So that skills now, when you fill your skills bucket, it means you have all the skills necessary to thrive in your industry or in your journey. So the next bucket that you get to fill is the cash bucket. And the cash bucket is where you get to generate capital to execute your ideas. You have the knowledge, you have the skills, then you need cash, which is capital. So when you are able to generate your cash through the cash bucket, then you move to your next bucket, which is the network bucket. And in your network bucket, you get to network with a lot of people. You network with people in your own industry, people outside your own industry, both professional and social networking, right?
Yes.
That's where you get to meet your customers, you get to meet your investors, you get to meet people that can support you in achieving your dreams. So that's your network bucket, which is the 4th bucket. And then the 5th bucket, which is the last, is your reputation bucket. That's what people think about you. So now you have the knowledge, you have the skills, you have the capital, you have the network. So the next is for you to shape the way people see you. What's that one thing that people remember about you when they see you or they hear your name? And that makes your reputation. So the 5th bucket is for you to shape the way people think about you. Now I'm a fashion designer, or I'm an entrepreneur in the fashion sector. When people see me, what do I want them? What do I want for them to think first? Right? So that's talks about your reputation. Yeah. So I think those are the 5 buckets, and I think there are a lot more to learn in the book, and I will recommend it to all our viewers, and I will repeat the name. The name of the book is The Diary of a CEO, and it's written by Stephen Bartlett.
That was really insightful, Mr. Mahmoud. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Where can our viewers find you online? Where can we find you, the foundation, the club, and your businesses? Where can we find you online?
Okay, thank you for the free adverts. So you get us online for the NGO. I think through Facebook, Instagram, and the XPs. Our handle is at Yefied. Yefied is YEFFYDE. And then for the book club on X and the IG, our handle is at EBC. And then for my company, Uprime Nigeria Limited, our handles are at Uprime Leather, Uprime Fashion, Uprime NG across all social media spaces.
Yeah.
And yeah, so thank you.
So Mahmoud, thank you for being on Success Diaries. It was fun talking to you, and I really did learn a lot, and I'm sure our viewers too have a lot to take home.
Thank you. And you are welcome, and thank you for the space.
Thank you.